So with this episode, we want to learn from the aviators like how they started, how they took their career growth, and so that their journey can help other people to understand the growth in aviation. And with their experiences, we also can grow our career. So with Nina ma'am, I would like to ask you first question, like tell me where you started your career.
Certainly, sir. So I began my career with an airline known as Damania Airways, and it was the best experience ever. With Damania Airways, I gained experience and then moved on to Alliance Air, which is a subsidiary of Indian Airlines. Over there, I grew as a senior cabin crew, after which I joined Go Air as an SAP instructor as well as a check hostess. After that, I got promoted to head in-flight services for cabin crew, and I was heading all the bases, Mumbai, Delhi as well as Chennai, as the head cabin crew. Also, once in aviation, always in aviation. That's how the going goes. So yes, thank
Great.
you very much.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, tell me, like what age you started as a cabin crew?
Yes, I started at the age of 19.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh my God.
and
People
I have
don't
more-
think
Yes.
that you should start your career.
Yes.
So definitely you must be having family hurdles and community hurdles for that.
Yes, certainly. So when you talk about family, family is a priority, but your love for this job helps you to balance it equally. You look after your family also very well as look after the job. The idea is to have passion for what you're doing. If you love your job, it is very doable and very easy to manage both. Thank you.
Excellent. So after your marriage, there was any hurdle to continue this job, or your husband family or your husband supported you for this?
Absolutely. I had full support from my husband also, although we come from an aviation family. However, my husband has supported me 100% by staying over at times when I'm on night stops to be with my son. My in-laws have been very supportive. We are in joint family, so they've been looking after the children, and that is how I've had such a fruitful career, and I have flown and enjoyed and used my experience for 16 years. After which I've also freelanced as a cabin crew instructor. I'm still working and enjoying every bit of it. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. So how many years, you did for this flying and everything?
I have 16 years of experience. Out of this 16 years, I've also been an SAP instructor as well as head of in-flight services. I quit in around 2008, after which I've been freelancing with various organizations. Very small time, but at the same time, it's given me a lot of satisfaction to continue my job, even if it's on a small scale. Thank you.
Excellent. So now we take Jos on board. Like Jos, tell us something about your program, like how you started.
See, I started my career after my graduation in aviation 2002. It's been a long journey, I would say, completely in ground handling only. Myself, I started with Jet Airport Services in Bangalore 2002 as a traffic officer. That's the lowest level in ground handling services. Later on, after getting proper training from the ground handling company, I moved in almost all the departments in the ground handling services. I got an opportunity with Kuwait Airways in Kuwait, within Kuwait Aviation Services as a traffic assistant itself again, and I had been there, got an international exposure, worked there for almost around 3.5 years. Came down due to some personal reasons and was working with again one of the best old-time ground handler, Kambata Aviation in Chennai as a ramp coordinator. So what I would say is, in this meantime, I had been working in almost all the departments. As an I was sticking on to just one department. So ramp was again a very big field, because ramp happens to be the backbone of every airline as well as the ground handling company. So ramp, I was able to give trainings also dire dire to the operators as well as the ramp coordinators, the juniors who had joined up. During this time only I was being interviewed by Deccan 360, the cargo company operated by Captain Gopinath sir. I was the station head in Chennai. Later on, we started operating offices in Lucknow and even in Delhi also. but unfortunately due to some sales problems, they had to close down. And again, we started with QuickJet with the same team of supervisors and everybody, VPs, everybody. We started QuickJet operation, cargo airlines. There also I was heading the Lucknow station and Calcutta station. We made the station setup. Again, due to bad turbulence within the airlines itself, that airlines also had to close the management. By that time, I got an international opening in Iraq, Basra. It's a Basra ground handling services, where I could be as a cargo manager. Had been completely setting up the warehouse in Iraq, a country where all the people would fear to go because it's a war-torn area. So almost spent around 7 years, not only the cargo handling, even the training departments also. Had been working continuously with the Iraqi people as well as the Indians. Had been giving trainings completely. Now I am full-fledged doing the training operations, and that's it right about me.
Excellent. So both of you got to know, like we have to start from the scratch.
Yes.
And slowly you got an experience.
Yes.
And your career
Grows.
takes off, right?
Yes.
So I would like to tell you some message to the new aspiring students, so that they should not think that okay, this is the first step and we are done. No, you just started with the ground handling executive or in the cargo manager or any of the aviation field with a scratch, but definitely with your ability and with your hard work, you always achieve the biggest thing, right? So what is the message, ma'am?
Sky is not the limit, so go for it.
Correct.
True.
So,
Keep trying. Never lose any hope. Keep trying.
excellent. Thank you so much for joining us on our first episode. तो आपने देखा कि हमारे साथ मिस नीना ड्राइवर एंड जोश रंजीत ऑन बोर्ड थे आज फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू के लिए. See you next time with a new guest on board on Know Your Aviators. Thank you very much.